So many freezing, starving days and nights on the island. So many weeks on end in the dark, huddled together, praying, whispering for light, a little warmth, a little bread. Winter blizzarded and blustered for another week, then deferred to spring. Spring ruled, noisy and bright, and deferred to summer. Matthew Diamond punctually arrived at his summer home in Foxton, visible right across the channel, on the evening of each June 20th, and signaled his coming to the islanders by raising a U.S. flag up a pole in his yard the next morning at dawn. "Mr. Diamond is back." "Yep, saw a light in the window last night. Must have got in late." "Yep, there he is." 5 minutes after the flag went up, Mr. Diamond could be seen coming across the channel in his boat, which the Relief Society had raised funds to buy a motor for the previous year, so he would no longer have to row his way back and forth each day, regardless of whether the tide was with or against him. At first the boat was a white wedge on the water. Then Mr. Diamond became visible, dressed in his dark suit, hunched slightly forward, one hand reached back and guiding the new motor. The children and Aha went down to the landing where they met Iris and Violet McDermott and the Sockalexis children and waited for the boat to strike shore. The children jumped up and down and crisscrossed their arms above their heads as if the boat might miss them on the beach and pass without stopping. Mr. Diamond raised his free hand and waved it back and forth over his head. Aha bowed slightly and doffed his derby. Iris and Violet frowned and nodded. Mr. Diamond cut the motor, the boat glided the last several yards and nosed into the sand, and the old missionary arrived once again on Apple Island. Esther Honey neither liked nor trusted Matthew Diamond. He was fully white, and her monster of a father had been fully white, or looked it anyway. Esther's aunts had warned her when she was a girl that her father had bad blood, had thin, watery blood, simple, they called it, no vigor to it, unfortified,